Thank you so much. And Shri, as I told you, all the credit goes to you. You kept me pushing and pushing and pushing.
Thank you so much, Shri, and all thanks to ShriLearning.
Thanks a lot, Shri. It's all your guidance and coaching helped me.
Thank you very much, Shriram. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Shriram. Couldn't have done it without you or ShriLearning.
Hey, hello viewers. This is Shriram from ShriLearning. We are talking about PMP success here. We have Ramanathan who cleared PMP recently on April 20th. Let's give a round of applause. Congratulations, Ramanathan.
Thank you, Shri.
Great. I believe you felt excited when you see that paper. It's over. Now I can take some time for myself. I can start focusing on my job. Did you feel like that?
Yeah, that's very true.
Okay, let's quickly see your certificate also. Here is the certificate which Ramanathan got it. So Ramanathan, this certificate, how many days PMI takes to send you after exam?
3 days.
Ah, wow. That's a long waiting, isn't it? You have to keep looking for an email.
Actually, in between, there was a Sunday. I don't know if they work on Sunday, but yeah.
I understand. But the result would have been released immediately in the center. Was it like that?
Yeah, right after yes. So right after I came out of the exam hall, I got the certificate. Not the certificate, but the result printed.
The provisional paper which says, hey, preliminary result says you are PMP certified, and we will confirm your result in a couple of days. Right? At least good, Ramanathan, you are getting that. In some centers, even in India, they are not giving the preliminary itself. They're saying that, hey, you will get a mail from PMI. And people sometimes get frustrated. Man, after writing 4 hours, if I don't know what is my result, that's tough there. Anyway, that's happening in the centers. Good that you got it. Okay, fantastic. So first question to you, why you thought PMP is going to be useful for you? What is the drive?
Right. So I had like my previous experience in project management around 3 years. So then, so PMI also has that very basic criteria that we have to complete so and so. Only then we would be eligible for the PMP to attempt for PMP, right? So once I have this 3 years of experience, so having that practical hands-on experience in project management, but having this PMP as a world-renowned certification issued by PMI is always stands a better chance for us to bigger career opportunities, be it in better project bidding or higher salaries. So those were the two things really motivated me to have that PMP certificate.
Yeah, Ramanathan, I like that motivation, the salary package. I think honestly that's an important thing, right? We have to upskill ourselves and upscale ourselves. Both should happen. Nice and good. So you see that in your industry there is a recognition for a project management who is a professional on it. Right. May I know which domain you work for, Ramanathan?
So I'm from an connector manufacturing company. It's a manufacturing technology, and the projects are all traditional predictive methods.
So which means your projects will be more systematic, right? Or more process oriented for a long time.
Yeah, that's right.
Nice to know. When you read PMP, you also understand this is more process oriented. However, you could have read some portion of agility being there, part of it. Right. You think that's useful for your job, what you're going to do or doing?
Yes, absolutely. Whereas learning about Agile was new to me when I attended the Shri course, right? ShriLearning Institute. That's when I got to know about more of Agile. But yeah, be it a predictive or an Agile, yes, definitely is going to help on both sides. And yeah, the same happened for me as well. So I'm able to relate Agile practices into my daily work, and definitely it's helping me.
Great. Good to know that PMI has introduced something useful. Nice to know. One other check with you is what kind of resources were used by you for your exam preparation? How you did it?
So to resources. One is Rita 11,
Okay.
and second is Agile Practice Guide. These two are the resources, and then more of your videos, that
Great.
the training classes.
Good to know. Good to know. So Ramana, there is one question for people. Reading Rita book, yeah, nice, but it consumes a lot of time. Or even when I read few chapters, I'm tending to forget what I read in the previous chapter. So did you face this kind of problem while you're preparing?
Yeah, I faced the same. So since it is like more number of chapters is given in the Rita, so obviously it happens once we complete one chapter and move to next. So we feel that we are forgetting things. But yeah, that's common. But yeah, as you also said, the subconscious mind would bring up those things when you are trying to take up the exam. So that's what happened. Yeah, I felt the same, forgetting things when I move on to the next chapters.
Okay. So when you go to exam hall, your brain starts bringing all the items.
All the items. That's true.
Many people say that the day before the exam, "Shri, you know what? I feel I forgot everything, man. I don't remember anything. I'm scared if I'm ready for the exam." Okay. And then they come out of the exam hall and they say that, "You know what? I was able to recall, man. It's working." So, it's a matter of practice, I believe. Nice to know. Nice to know. When it comes to resources, how important to practice questions, Ramanathan, before going to the main exam? Do you think it's important?
Yeah, it's very important. So if we relate to the first question, we are forgetting things. So that's the gap we can fill through this Shri learning mocks, right? So for me, what happened during the 11 training classes we had. So in between the weeks, you have given some materials to study, so that goes parallel to your classes, and we can relate things. But in my case, I was not able to continually do that consistently, but like I would say 20 to 25% I was able to cover in the Rita by the time we complete the 11th class. So what I can do consistently was, so whenever the training class completes, so I go and take a 10-15 mocks. So that helped me to understand the concepts better. So yeah, definitely reading the Rita book is going to consume a lot of time. But when we give a mock like 10-15 mocks, and after giving, so you given better explanation for each question, right? So that helped me to learn the concepts in a better way. So
Understood.
I take the short marks before reading a chapter and after reading the chapter, so my concepts were really developing better.
That's nice, right? That's nice. I think like the idea, Ramanathan. So point here is, yeah, reading is important. Top of it, take some questions. So questions will make you to connect to the subject, right? If not, you only keep reading. You don't get that meaning of why I'm doing it. Okay,
Why
I
I'm doing it.
think that's
Yes.
a very valuable point there. Valuable point. So now, a person who listening to this video will be more interested. Okay, Ramanathan, I understood you prepared. How is it with the main exam? When you go to the real exam, uh, was it same like what you read and practiced, or it is a totally different world?
So I would say in ShriLearning, whatever we read in Rita or any other material, directly it would be in straight away question and answer. So where the question would be too lengthy, an answer would be in a couple of words or one sentence it will be. But whereas in a main exam, the questions will be very small, maybe two or maximum 3 lines, one or two you may get. But all are situational based questions. It will not be at straight what we read and then what is there in the main. So it's completely there. I felt different, where the situational questions were more. So we have to apply our concept. So only if our concept is clear, then we can have that understanding of situational questions.
So how do you learn these concepts? By answering some of the direct questions while you practice, you get some of the concepts clear. Is this understanding correct?
Yeah, that's understanding is correct.
Okay. So you get the concepts clear ground and you practice some more situational questions. And then when you go to main exam, it's going to be straight to the point, but a situation there. Okay. Okay. Understandable.
Yeah, situation there.
Understandable. So how was your exam, the time management, and did you feel comfortable in the exam hall?
Yeah, I felt comfortable. Only thing is like I did not um, cope up with the time management, where
Mm.
For the first 60 questions, I took 110 minutes
Wow.
because for me, the situational questions were taking more time, right? I used to read 2-3 times again and again the question. So it consumed a lot of time for the first 60.
Mm.
Then I took a break, and then the second 60 I took 75 minutes.
Mm.
So for the last set I had only 45 minutes of time,
Mm.
but my brain was practiced to read the situational question. So I read one time and then I was able to answer quickly in the last set. So I
Okay.
was able to cover all the 180 questions, but yeah, too much of pressure in the last.
Okay. So if you have an advice for the people who are going to the exam, so what do you want to give them for the time management?
Yeah, time management. So as you have clearly mentioned, right? So 90 minutes we have to take for this first 60, and then 70. So that's, we have to, anybody going to take the exam, practice that same set of the time given by
Mm.
your you in the full mocks, right?
Okay.
For me, what I did, so in the full mocks I did not do that. I did not practice the time management. So I took all the 250 minutes. I did not take the break that after 60. So
Okay.
some in between, I take some 5 minutes break and then come and sit, and then do the remaining question. So I was not practicing rightly. So I would recommend that whoever is going to take the exam, do that.
Okay. Okay, I think that's a good advice, right? So taking break also give energy for us. Yeah, you feel that energy when you take a break, drink some water, or take a cup of coffee. Yeah, I think that's important. Okay, that's
Yeah.
understandable. Understandable. Nice, nice. In exam center, do they give paper or a pen for you to write, something like that?
Yeah, they gave me that board and then marker they gave.
Uh-huh. But was it
So they
useful?
asked, I didn't write other than
Okay.
so before writing on a paper, I do normally that we call it as Pilayasuli. So
Okay.
only for that I used that board. After that, I didn't write anything.
Okay, it's understandable, yeah, because sometimes they give this a mathematical question where you may have a formula for earned value management. You have to write it down and then you calculate it. Look like you didn't get any math question.
Yeah, no max question I got. So couple of graphical representation questions I had, but yeah,
Okay,
no mathematical questions.
okay. And I believe this match the following questions would have been there, one or two. You drag and drop with the matching question answer. Well, you got that questions? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, around 4 or 5 questions I got.
Oh, I'm keep hearing that consumes a lot of time. Is this true?
Yeah, that's true.
Mm.
Because in Shri, I haven't faced not even a single match the following question,
Okay.
and there it was like
Oh,
new. So yeah,
okay.
absolutely, it consumes a lot of time.
Okay. So, any tips you have for handling that question? I know you didn't practice much on that kind of question, but anything popped up for you? Hey, this could have been handled in this way.
Again, going back to my first statement of if our concept is very clear, then it's okay to spend a little more, 30 seconds or 1 minute more,
Mm-hmm.
but don't give too much of time. So again, as I said, it's out of 180 questions, maybe 4 or 5 we get.
Mm.
That's fine if we get 1 or 2 right, but yeah, if a concept is clear, we can do it. But even if it consumes, okay, we can move on to the next and flag that.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Nice. That's great. So when you come out of the exam hall, you're pretty clear already. I mean, before you see the result, did you have the confidence? Yes, I'm PMP certified.
Yeah, I had that confidence, but yeah, and throughout this 180 questions or throughout this 230 minutes, one thing that kept running in my mind is you should not reappear for this exam. So, and this on top of it, the time management was also very critical for me. That
Okay.
last 60 questions, 45 minutes, I was afraid that am I going to leave almost 10-15 questions without answering? But fortunately, I was able to have that speed and complete it. So yeah, but I had that confidence. By the time I complete 180, I thought that yes,
Okay. And
I
I
will
like
clear
that
this.
motivation. I will not come to this exam again. That's That's a clear motivation, right? Okay, good to know. Did you celebrate this success with your family?
Yes. I celebrated just a small celebration going out.
Whatever it is, something you'll do, right? Because they were the one behind you all day,
Absolutely.
supporting, and you keep saying reduce the TV volume, don't make noise, I'm practicing questions, don't knock the door. Huh?
Yeah, it happened. So in my case, I told them that I need at least 3 to 4 weeks of time to have this exam cleared.
Okay.
So better you both go to native and spend some time there. Then they said, okay, I'll give you 4 weeks of time. By the time I come back, you should clear this PMP.
That's a KPI, man. Key performance indicator as set for you, and okay. I think that's
Because that is like motivation. Yes, absolutely.
I like the last word. You should have cleared that
Because
this.
don't like keep complaining that because of us you are not able to concentrate on the exam. So better we are staying away. You complete it before we come back.
God, man, no excuse, right? You should
So
clear.
that
If
was
you
a
don't
deal.
clear, and then they say, "Man, we are away from home. We gave all the room for you. Still, you didn't clear." Okay, nice,
Yes, yes.
nice to know. Good to know, Ramanathan. Nice hearing you. I'm so happy that you're coming from an industry where process-oriented industry, where you're also hearing about agile, and we're talking about a hybrid model of working in the companies. And happy to see you getting certified. You will take this knowledge to your job and you start applying them. Yeah, that's a good thing. Amazing, great. So once again, congratulations, and this is a great achievement from you. And if you have some tips for the people who are starting their preparation, what if in case you were to go back and start from the beginning, what way you would have preferred could be a tips.
Yeah, tips. First, fix a date. Not maybe not a date. At least fix a month or some plan for yourself that this is the date I'm going to sit for the exam. So that plan have to be there. Otherwise, this is in one of the uh, tough exam, but easy to clear with some good amount of preparation. But yeah, without a pre-planned date, we may be continuously postponing. So first fix a date or a month for yourself before you start preparing for the exam. That's one. Second, uh, take at least a 10-15 questions of mock every day, I would say, if not at least a couple of days. After you read some 10 pages, you just take the exam, take that short quizzes. So that will help to build your concepts better and help to when you read, you will be easily able to relate. So, and then every day at least spend 1 to 2 hours of time yearly in the morning, and then read some at least 5 to 10 pages. So that would definitely help these three things.
Nice, man. Set a clear plan, take some questions regularly, and read every day sometime, some pages. Yeah, that's fine. But I like the way you
Some
said
page.
read in the early in the morning. Huh? I like that, but I don't know how many of you like that. Yes, early in the morning, man, that's not my game. Okay, fantastic. Great. Super good, Ramanathan. First, thanks a lot for coming up here and sharing this as success points. It is so nice when we hear from somebody who cleared recently. You know the pain, you know also the success, right? So when you give tips, I think it comes out of the pain, saying that could have been done better way in this order. Yeah, that's how it comes in, right? Great.
Right.
Super good. Once again, thanks for coming up here and have a great time. And viewers watching this video, leave your likes and comments for Ramanathan. Let's wish him again.
Thank you, Shri. And just a couple of names I would like to recall and thank them. So one is Ananya Saha, and second is Hema Chavan. So those two really um, shared some time for me and giving some tips. So those were really helpful before going to the exam. So I want to thank them at this time.
Amazing.
And also I want to thank you and Rahul.
Super good. When you call out Ananya, I remember she's keep contributing in the expert group with the solving questions constantly. Yeah. I think I like this nature of people who got certified. They're still active by solving the questions. They didn't say that, okay, exam is over, I'm going home. They start solving questions and giving suggestions. Hey, look at the question in this way, this way, this way. I think that's expert knowledge. Amazing.
Right, because the exam, at least one or the other day, we will definitely clear. But the best thing is like how we are going to apply this in our daily work. So one way it's like helping the people who are going through it, And second, keeping in touch this PMP. It's not that, as you said, so once we done, we're going to keep this subject away. So we have to start practicing it, and that's where we will be
Nice to know,
improving.
nice to know, nice to know. So keep up that momentum, Ramanathan. You can also solve questions. And also you are aware that you can join our Elite group, PMP Elite group, where you can be part of the community to talk about management more detailed. Yeah, it happens.
Yeah.
All right then. Thanks
Thank
a
you,
lot. Have a great day.